Hello, this is Rick Reardon. Today I'm going to talk about gaming. I became interested in gaming when I attended the Online Teachers Conference in Anaheim 2 years ago. A great speaker who's an instructor at Los Angeles Valley College, James Martini, introduced me to gaming. Gaming is a great way to increase engagement with your online class, either synchronously or asynchronously. You can find questions for your game and make them into little contests. These games increase student involvement, engagement, and ultimately, as I found out in at least two of my classes, have increased students' grades and satisfaction with my course. Let's take a look at what happens with games. Spelled from Kahoot, spelled Kahoot.com. You need to set up an account with an email and a password, very easy to do. And then it gives you a couple of different options. The first one is if you're teaching a synchronous remote class through Zoom or things of that nature, you can teach this way. And this is used for playing a live game with learners either over a video connection like Zoom or what have you, or in class. What I've also done is done some things asynchronously. So this is for classes that don't have any scheduled meeting times. You'd want to use the assign mode here. So you could have people prepare for, say, a final or something like that. Creating a Kahoot is relatively easy. You can go to Create, New, then you can start a question, which we'll get back to in just a little bit. Okay, so here is my question. So it's a multiple choice. When do I use the neoplasm table, which is something used in ICD-10 coding where I teach? So I'm going to put my answers. When you are trying to find a code without by using a neoplasm by site approach. It's going to be the correct one. Always and then we have, you need to have at least 4 answers. So I'll put something along the lines of okay. And that's how you create your questions. Once you are done, you can click Done. And give it a name, something that you can find it, and away you go. And now you have your Kahoot. It's ready to be played. Another class I've tried using gaming to increase my student engagement, particularly in online classes, is medical terminology. Medical terminology is a required course. It basically is an important but sometimes boring class, requires a lot of rote memorization, level 1 blooms, if you will, a lot of remembering. People don't always feel so inspired to do this. So what I've done, as you can see here, is treat medical terminology as a game. For my face-to-face class, what I would do is create some of these reviews where people could play this game interactively. The way to play it is they could download the Kahoot app onto their smartphone or go to Kahoot IT, and then the game would begin. Let's take a look at what this looks like. I'm going to, in this case, do it as I would for a synchronous face-to-face class. So we play in that way. Ready to join? Music. And on the smartphone, they can either go through their web browser or go download the Kahoot app. Then they key in the unique PIN for each session of the game. Get the exciting music, and away we go. What is ambient?